Hello, and thank you for tuning in to the Europoor Podcast, where we talk about weird shit from around Europe. Today, I'm joined with the same two dudes, Mr. Horia,
Hello, guys.
and then the other dude, Mr. Gabriel.
Hello.
How are you guys doing? Feeling good? Feeling cunty?
I'm just sad I didn't die in my sleep, so.
Extra canty.
So one's extra cunty and one's extra depressed. It do be like that sometimes. Okay, so today we have news from Romania, Slovakia, and the good old Poland, with some other stuff in between. And as custom is, let's see who goes first in this shit show. So who wants to do the countdown?
I'll do the countdown.
You wanna do
I'm
the
extra-
countdown?
Yeah,
Do
I'm
the
extra
countdown.
canty today, so
Okay, you do the countdown. We're gonna play
with a go.
rock, paper, scissors. Where to
Okay.
go? Let's go.
Like rock, paper, foreskin.
Yes.
Wins.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Scissors.
Scissor.
Oh, I just beat you.
You just said cock?
Eh,
Ew, I just said cock. I win.
No, I'm extra canty. I can't say
I
cock.
hate gay so much I'll suck dick to prove it. Eh.
Okay, then
okay,
do the
so I
countdown
won.
again. It's between
Okay.
me and this guy, this fucking
Okay,
clown.
so 3, 2, 1, go.
Scissors.
Paper.
Get fucked.
Come on, go get your clown wig, mate. Put it on your head and clap your hands.
Thank you, Mr. Clown, for allowing me to win.
Get fucked, mate. What?
What?
You didn't win.
But I did win.
Wait,
Wait.
didn't I say rock?
No, you said
You
paper.
said see.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I had rock in mind. Anyway,
You said paper.
I had rock in mind.
Always thinking about the cock. It's both a
I can't
blessing
stop.
and a
I can't
curse.
stop. I can't stop.
So you begin. Tell us what's going on in Poland.
Wait, let me
Wait.
let me have this on.
Not
Wait.
prepared. Never
Wait.
prepared.
Never prepared to lose. Okay,
Okay.
I'll start with the lighter one. So in Warsaw, some dude stole bicycles because he wanted to go to prison as to not live any longer with his mom.
Oh, it's just spicy.
Which is kind of explaining how hard I
mean-
guess it is to buy a house. So it's kind of understandable.
Yeah, it's literally understandable. Have a nice day.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Kurva.
Honest mistake. Okay.
So in Warsaw, police detained a 34-years-old man suspected of stealing bicycles. After the detention, the 34-years-old explained that he had stolen because he wanted to go to prison so as not to live with his mother. A spokesman for the Mokotov subcommittee police told the this
Told
website whatever. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck.
They told
I'm
God.
differently abled, okay?
Okay.
So he was arrested a few days ago in Warsaw. The man was running down the street with a stolen bicycle. Wait, was he running down the street with a stolen bicycle, or was he riding the bicycle? Because
I think
that
he was just running so they could catch him.
oh my
Oh,
god,
no.
look at me, I'm stealing this bike. Someone
Oh, no.
else's property.
Mr. Policeman, please don't catch me. Oh no, I tripped.
So he was running down the street with a stolen bicycle, and behind him the owner, who tried to catch up with him, called for the return of the two-wheeler. The chase was interrupted by the uniform, who arrested the suspect. We could say that it all went according to plan. Oh yeah!
Oh my god, poor guy.
Sub-commissioner pointed out that after the detention, it turned out that the 34-years-old had already been wanted by officers from Warshaw's Ursimnov and Mokotov districts in connection with the theft of 7 other bicycles. This guy was really
Nice.
trying, man. Really.
Nice.
After
was
hearing
going
the
hard.
charges from after hearing the charges from the policeman in Vola, the suspect was taken to the police headquarters in Makatov. To the headquarters, I don't know how things are going, but it just sounds like, oh my god, he's the worst. The first question the detained man asked the policeman was whether he would go to prison or not. Just imagine this, bro.
Oh my
Imagine
God.
being a cop and getting this guy, and normally you'd expect anything maybe along the lines of I didn't do nothing, to it was a mistake, to whatever, I have a hard life, whatever. And
I
then
wanted
this
to
guy
get
sitting
drugs.
there and he's like, look, just look me straight in the eye. Do I go to the prison or fucking not? Because I know what I want.
Like literally his punishment will be to not be sent to prison. Like go back to your mom.
Back to streets.
Go back to living with your mom.
When the officer replied that decision would be made at a later stage, the suspect voiced his dissatisfaction, saying that he wanted to go to prison because he was fed up with his mother and constant quarrels with her. Man, this is so good. Imagine, and you're in there. It's like, look, it's yet to be decided. And he's like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm stealing 7 bikes. I do everything that I can so you can get me up here. And you're telling me it's not happening. This is the worst. This is the worst day. And then the cop comes to him. This is the worst day of your life yet.
Yet. Your mom's waiting for you outside. Go back home.
Mama called. I'm sorry, Mama. I never meant to hurt you. He also revealed that the 44 years old stressed during the interrogation that he was stealing bicycles because, and here it comes, he wanted to finally have a break from his mother in prison. It's like, there's no in between, man. It's like, you either live with your mom or you go to the fucking prison. It's like all the other opportunities of maybe working, getting a rent or whatever the fuck.
No.
That's not an option.
I mean, that actually requires work. You know, prison is just stealing a bike and then there you have it. It's done. Easy.
He confessed to everyone, explaining that he sold the bikes for symbolic amounts to people he met by chance.
Symbolic amount.
I
Hey, do
swear
you want
this
this
guy's
bike?
a
It's
lunatic.
$2.
It's like Alfred's speech about some men just want to watch the world burn. For the alleged acts, he may face up to 5 years in prison. I'm sorry, Mama.
Nice.
I never meant to hurt you.
He's gonna get his peace and quiet.
For 5 years.
It's gonna be a 5-year long vacation.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Imagine he goes to prison and he'll just start doing bad shit inside the prison so he can stay longer. You can't make me leave.
Imagine. I don't know how the shit works, but it would be funny. Imagine if she comes to visit him and it's actually mandatory for him to at least meet the person or something, just for 5 minutes or whatever. Then he can go. Imagine he's gonna be like, "Let me in."
Man.
Oh fucking god. Then the next
Fucking
one,
legend.
again, as I said in one of the first episodes, I think science and religion are just different parts of the same coin. So sometimes they intertwine. And that's how we get to our news. That's how we get to our news. You're fucking ignorant. The more science you get, the closest you get to God. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Anyway. A priest from Poland wanted to invest the faithful's money in cryptocurrencies. He fell victim to a fraud and lost everything.
Can you read that again, please? I didn't. I don't know if I can comprehend what you just wrote. What you
priest.
just read.
A priest
Okay.
from Opole, I guess Opole, it's the place. A priest from Opole wanted to invest the faithful's money in cryptocurrencies. He fell victim to a fraud and lost everything.
Get fucked.
Oh my god. Faith coin.
During the mass, the faithful from the parish of San John, so it's San John of Nepomuk. So San
Oh
John
my
of
God.
Nepomuk, that's the parish. In Opole, they heard that all the money accumulated on the account had disappeared. So we have some big news for you. May God bless your soul. There's no money left. Yeah, we've checked the books. It's all gone.
It's all gone.
They're gone. But how? I mean, you know that the
That's
faith,
weird.
that
That's weird.
yeah. We don't really
Okay.
trust technology,
Don't
and
really know what
technology doesn't
happened.
trust
We
us.
don't
So
really know what happened, but I'm sure that this money disappeared because that's God's will. That's what he
Exactly.
wanted, and the ways in which he interacts are mysterious, so we don't know. We have really no idea, but please donate.
further,
Oh my god.
we need to buy more Ethereum or Bitcoin.
So according to the parish administrator, the parish priest took the money intended for the renovation and wanted to invest it in cryptocurrency.
Does it say what coin they got?
No, it doesn't. I look for details on multiple sites, but the story is kind of related the same everywhere because I was curious, like, first
Oh
of
my
all,
God.
what was the fraud? I mean, did he give the money to a third party because he can't use his fucking smartphone? And what cryptocurrency was he promised?
Faith. He bought faith.
Faith.
Faith
No.
coin.
Now you can pray to God on the blockchain.
No, it's like it's Doji coin, you see, because it's like DOG, which is Doji coin, because it's like
Doji.
DOG.
It's
Doge coin.
Doge. Or
Because it's
Doge.
like DOG
Doji.
and it's the reverse of God. Okay, so technically it's like God's coin. So it's like, look,
It's e-God if you spell it backwards. If you spell it backwards.
the increase here, as you can see, is just skyrocketing to the sky. So it's like you're getting God with this coin.
E-God.
The electronical God. E-God. And yeah, it's going to the moon, and that's where God lives.
Now, as
So
you can see, I mean, this dog that you can see here it's the updated version of the Holy Spirit, and the priest was in there like, fuck
Holy
yeah.
Spirit 2.1.
He got an
yeah.
update.
my God.
So
Oh my God.
investments were planned in the parish. The priest hoped that he would quickly multiply the money, thanks to which it would be easier to finance these investments, says Dr. Andrei Ochman, who supervises the
man.
parish of
Oh man.
Ochman, who supervises the parish of San John of Nepomuk. The name, it's like San John of Nepomuk, whatever. It turns out that by investing in cryptocurrencies, he fell victim to scammers. It was not bad will, but naivety.
So I think he just sent all the money to some random guys. They're like, yeah, we'll buy you bitcoins.
So the parish priest invested not only the faithful's money, but also his own savings. He was also
Oh
supposed
my
to
God.
borrow. He was also supposed to borrow from friends.
Oh my God.
It's not known exactly how much money was lost. The parish itself lost over 16,000 PLN, which I think those are zlotys or whatever. So I did a math in advance. So it's about $4,300.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not necessarily an immense
He was
amount.
buying the
Poland is buying the dip.
Buy
The
the
parish
peak, sell
priest-
the dip.
The parish priest declared that he would give back all the money after he sells his car. Therefore, the police was not notified. The priest was dismissed from his post. He has not yet received he has not yet received a new parish.
Poor guy.
So that's kind of it.
God.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if the devil is somewhere in there and he's laughing, investing in cryptocurrencies, and he's like, haha, where is your God, bitch?
Or maybe he didn't lose the money. He's actually making bank, and then he's gonna pay back.
bankrolling them.
He's gonna pay back with the car and be like, "Yeah, fuck off. I'm a
Shiba.
millionaire."
There's an increase in Shiba of 40x since when I bought, because I got the dip.
I got the dip. Not a fucking casual.
May God bless your soul, motherfuckers.
Oh my god. But if this shit is real, like, poor guy, he just wanted to do something nice and then he got scammed.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
Like a trusting fuck. He just believed that someone will buy crypto for him.
Do you believe?
I'm gonna get the bitcoins.
Them bitcoins.
Them bitcoins. Man, I wonder if he followed Elon Musk on Twitter. Every time that guy tweets is like a wild ride for the crypto market.
Yeah.
Every now and then I hear a little lonely and you're never tweeting around. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, good shit. That was
crypto
very
priest.
nice. The Romanian
priest.
came out.
So, yeah, up to you, fucktards. It's your turn.
Back to E-God in the sky. How's it
E-God.
going up there, E-God? We got some gains today, 20%.
The moon.
With an outlook for the moon tomorrow. Just hold, get the diamond hands. Back to you on Earth, crypto priest.
You need to preach now the ways of E-God, so please ask your followers to invest.
That way the price will go up and we'll all get closer to God.
Faith. There's gonna be an increase in faith of over 50%.
Oh my god. Okay,
Poor
it
guy.
is my turn now to fuck off to Slovakia. I'm gonna read the title real quick.
I think Slovakia is new around our podcast. I don't think we had news from there before.
Yeah, I don't think so. It might be we're popping their cherry. Hey.
Hey.
Like your uncle. Hey.
Hey, Uncle Tachi. Okay, so
Fucking push 20s.
woman performs sex act on thief during petrol station raid in Slovakia, allowing police to catch him.
It sounds like a bad porn movie.
Exactly.
It's like not the hero we deserve, but the hero we need. What the fuck, man?
So
And I'm
basically,
fucking serious.
a robber in Slovakia was caught by police after a woman performed a sex act on him, delaying him
The
long enough for
sex
officers to reach the scene.
The sex act.
Yeah.
Like they were doing the sex.
The sex. The man, a 24-year-old Serb, has been attempting to rob a petrol station on the outskirts of Bratislava overnight on Tuesday when the incident took place. While trying to get money from the safe, a 36-year-old Czech woman, so the woman was Czech, began to perform a sex act on him before officers found the pair half naked on the floor.
Wait, you see how this motherfucker got himself fucked by his lack of focus? Like, you have two options. I either get the fuck out of here, or I fuck this lady. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Well done, mate.
And
Brightest cookie in town.
yeah, exactly.
What's funny is that the guy was Serbian, the woman was a Czech woman, and then all this happened in Slovakia, which is like
There's a reason why there's so much porn involving Czech women. I mean, a friend told me, I don't know it, but that's what I heard.
We're gonna
Oh
let
my
that sink in.
That's what I heard. That the porn
yeah.
they have a special place in the porn
Yeah,
industry.
someone told me,
I
yeah.
mean, that's what I've been told. A friend of a friend.
Yes, of the cousin of my other friend
I don't know where he got it
on
from.
my sister's
No
side.
idea. No idea where he got it from.
The officer said the man put up stiff resistance.
Poor choice of words.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah. Currently,
Different.
he's being held in jail, and I looked up some other details, and I found like 2 or 3 other articles that mentioned this. Apparently, the sex act was oral sex.
The sex.
The sex act was actually oral sex. So she just came in and started blowing this dude.
What the
And
fuck was that so random? Like,
yeah, I'm not sure.
what the fuck?
And then when the police
Something
arrived,
smells fishy.
and then when
Okay.
when the police arrived, apparently the woman said something along the lines of, "Finally, I couldn't keep doing this anymore."
Oh my god! But it's like she's the sex patrol or something. You know? It's like a special division of the police in there.
Imagine the officers. They get called for a robbery or something like this. They get in and then they found a woman blowing a guy.
I mean, does it say if she's the one working there or something? 'Cause
No,
then
she's
it
just a
makes
random
bit
woman.
of more sense. What
No,
the fuck, mate?
I think
No.
it said at the beginning of the article that it was she was a cashier at the place.
No. She
No,
wasn't.
That's what I've heard.
No.
No.
Okay. I don't know what.
Apparently, the man ran inside. He demanded the money. He punched the staff member in the face multiple times before taking the money from the cash register. Then he went into the back office where another staff member was sitting and demanded that they open the safe. While the safe was being opened, the first guy that got punched ran outside and called the police. And then this woman showed up and went in the back and just started blowing the dude. She was like, mate, stop. I got something better than the money. Stop. Saki, it's free. Come on.
Saki sex.
The sex act.
The sex act.
Imagine
And
at the end of it when police comes around and he's struggling there. You played me. You got sexed.
you got sex.
Boom.
And then the credits show up.
Oh my
This
god.
is a
Like
bad
a
porn
stupid-
movie.
Then
Yeah.
there's like a stupid sequel with his aunt going into prison after him.
Oh my god. And yeah, apparently there was a comment on one of the sites that said that she was actually a sex worker and that he actually knew her and that she would take like 30 euros for a saki and 50 for sex. So
Wait.
What?
That
What
was-
you're
The
telling me is that
Platicans.
she's not a fucking
Platicans.
hero? You're telling me she's not a fucking hero but was just trying to milk this guy for money?
no, she
Like you
is
said
a
at the
hero
beginning,
because,
this is the hero we got, not the hero we
because she
need.
did it to stop him from, robbing the place, but then again her methods might be because of,
And do not condone the methods, but I really do like the attitude.
Man. What the fuck? I mean, I
Yeah.
just imagine she's just randomly coming out. Oh my god, look, this guy is stealing this place. If I suck his dick, maybe I get 30 euros. Police will catch him anyway.
Cut off the deal,
No, actually,
the robbery.
no. I think the dynamic was actually a bit different because it was like the second guy you said got out to call the police, or maybe she was just walking around. This guy was scared and and she was like,
No,
"Hey, what's going
yeah,
on?
yeah.
There's a guy in there.
This
There's
is
a
a
guy in there
robbery."
that's attacking us, and it's
Yeah.
trying to steal the money." And she's like, All right. Okay.
I know how to deal with this guy.
I know how to deal with this motherfucker.
He don't need guns to stop
I am-
robbery.
And show her titties, I am the gun.
She started applying lipstick just before going in. This is my weapon.
This is my weapon of choice.
Oh my God.
Technically, I suppose she was a normal lady, so she had two titties. So I guess she was a dual wielder. Boom.
But then again, this information was from a comment, so I'm not sure if it's legit or not. But if it's on the internet, it must be true. That's the rule.
Absolutely. Like the cryptocurrencies, it's true.
Exactly. And now, because we've talked about our Croatian hero, well, it's not Croatian, it's Czech, but it doesn't matter. It's with a C.
And it's close by.
It's close by.
Words starting with C. Czech, Croatian, cunt.
Exactly. And now, to continue the how should I say it? The tradition, maybe sounds good. Things you need to know before dating a Croatian guy.
Mm.
And
Okay.
it's C
Don't tell
as
him
in
you're
cancer.
Serbian first.
Following the trend with C's, it's cancer time. And this
Nice.
shit is written like a fucking lunatic. I have no idea who wrote this. Oh, it says here, Iva Ralika. So Iva, how you doing?
Is that? Is she a woman?
I
Or-
think so. It's Iva Ralika.
Sounds like
Yeah,
that.
it sounds like a woman. But yeah,
Okay, so I'm gonna give it even more credit now, because like she's a woman, sorry, and so she, had some dates with some guys in there, I
Yeah.
guess. So
both
think
men
it's
and
more
women
relevant.
are always figuring out new ways to understand the opposite sex, yada yada yada. Meeting a Croatian guy often means you've hit the jackpot, but sometimes, well, there's plenty more fish in the Adriatic Sea. First thing, they love football. So this already sounds like fucking jack shit. First thing to do, and she's serious,
I'm
by the
sorry,
way,
I'm
she's
sorry,
very
Andrew.
serious.
I'm sorry, Andrew, that they don't love badminton or something. Okay, Andrew. Andrew,
First thing to
chill,
do
chill.
is finding out his favorite club.
I
If he
think
says
there's
there are
gonna
good-
be two.
if he
Just
says
two.
there are good players in both of the biggest clubs, you've hit the jackpot. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't give a fuck.
You're
So
not
basically,
dating men, for fuck's sake. So
ask him
why do you
ask him about
inside?
football, and that's it. It's like, mwah.
But I like how you're fucking intrigued by ways of dating Croatian
no.
men. It's like,
No,
you're
no,
not going out
It's-
for a date.
it's the whole thing combined that is just like the most stereotypical bullshit about men, and it doesn't make any sense. Like the next thing,
Okay.
the second one, they like their beer cold and girls without beer.
What?
Apparently
Why?
they
That
like
sounds sexist.
they like cold beer, but they don't like when girls drink beer.
Yeah, no, that sounds sexist.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Okay.
Third point, they love their car. Never underestimate the power of his car. Even if old and slow, it
Wow.
is the fastest car ever. And he did the best job fixing it.
Wow, mate. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
you said
that's
before
right.
it's cancer, but I never knew he was this cancer.
They
Exactly.
also like the oral sex.
The sex act.
You've hit the jackpot.
Yeah. Number 4, they take care of their girl, but then it starts saying this. Just like their car, their girl is a valuable thing.
So
If
it
you
can
do-
be
Like-
sold also.
if you've played enough Resident Evil, that means that you can sell her.
If you two are
Valuable.
serious
Okay.
enough for you to be compared with his car, but once you are, you will be like the apple of his eye.
The apple of his eye.
Yeah, like very
Wow.
precious, So if he thinks you are like his car, then he'll love you.
He'll ride you.
That's some weird Transformers bullshit going on there.
Okay,
They
do you
like
have
it
more
when
cancer
girls.
shit?
Yes, they like it when girls take initiative. Apparently, they like relaxed and open-minded girls. And then he says, "You don't have to say much or even say anything. You'll
Or
win them
drink
over just like
anything.
that."
You just have to be like you don't even have to breathe. That's fine.
They like
What the
being
fuck?
dominant. Apparently, they like to be the boss. And then the last point, they like their girls pretty.
Mm. Oh, okay. That's a unique perk. I wasn't.
Like the
Yeah.
others. All you've mentions were only unique perks about Croatian men and not about other
No,
men
no,
also.
there's another one, the last one. Show some character and be amusing. Not only should you be pretty, you should be a challenge. Not really too hard to get, but hard enough.
Oh.
Like, what the fuck is this fucking bullshit?
I told you.
What's her name?
Iva Ralika.
Do I find her on LinkedIn or anything? I just want to message her with the link of this and tell her that this is bullshit. Really, just cut the fuck.
After you read this, I think I love more Portuguese men and German people.
At least they knew how to
Because-
market themselves.
Exactly. It was like,
yeah.
they love their moms and their sisters. And
Be
the
pretty,
German-
do the sex
We'll be
acts, talk
pretty,
about football.
We love
drink.
motorcycle and want to be the best and dominate.
Dominate.
Don't drink beer.
I love my
and-
car. You're nothing
my
like my car.
But if I like you because if you're pretty and funny, but also you know how to shut the fuck up and not drink, you're gonna be just like my car.
So the highest point, the highest point that a woman can get, it's the same level with his car.
Exactly.
Basically. Dominic Toretto intensifies.
And now, after
Do you have more?
we're done with the cancer,
Oh, okay.
I found some
Thank
statistics.
God.
I went on
Statistics
Eurostat.
time.
It's statistics time in Europe. Yay! We're gonna
What was
about
the name?
we're gonna talk about intentional homicide. Okay, so time for stats. I went on Eurostat, and we have the stats up to 2018. Nothing more recent, sadly. And
Yeah,
we
but
have some.
2 years
some-
were in lockdown, so no
Yeah,
more
exactly.
data there.
We do have some fun categories, and we're gonna start with intentional homicide.
Oh, very fun.
Very fun.
Okay.
These are the official statistics of Europe, I think. At least that's what I understood. 2018, we have here the number is, the unit of measure is per 100,000 inhabitants.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go through the top 3, I think, for each category, maybe, so we can see who's doing best at crime.
Yep. Let's should we do like a top 3 and bottom 3 so we can see the
Yeah.
posers?
Yeah, yeah. Posers.
The posers.
So, intentional
The better
homicide.
Okay,
Who do you think has the biggest spot by quite a margin on intentional homicide again in 2018? This is all
Again,
gonna be
so it's like,
2018.
Okay. From it's just Europe, right?
Yeah, Europe.
The UK.
Intention. Nah.
Nah.
I mean, I don't think so, man. It's gotta be something in the Eastern Europe. It's gotta be,
Eh,
and it's not
sort of.
No.
No, I don't
Yeah, it
think.
is, it is, it is.
It's in
Yeah.
Eastern Europe? Fuck
It
it
is a
up.
bit. Not all the way, but a bit.
I mean, just the tip.
It's just the tip.
Just the tip of the Eastern Europe.
No, it's Eastern. It's Eastern. It's Eastern.
It's Eastern, just the tip.
It's not Poland, right?
No. It's not usually referred to as Eastern Europe, but it is sort of Eastern Europe. Just a bit more. I don't know how to. Oh, yeah. Let's go through it. Number 1, Latvia. Did you ever
What?
expect that?
No. I mean, they have that
I mean,
Eastern,
they have a very small
Eastern look.
population, so I guess
Probably that's why.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's why, because
if I
they have a
would
small
look at
population.
the actual number, it's always gonna be the bigger country because more people.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna
Yeah.
look at the per 100,000 inhabitants because that's the best unit we can use.
Okay.
But yeah,
Absolute
Latvia,
unit.
absolute units with a 5.22 intentional homicides per 100,000 inhabitants. Next place,
Okay.
Lithuania with a 3.45, so quite a big difference.
Yeah.
And
You
then
would say.
the third one,
They're like the
Liechtenstein.
Spartans. They're training their kids in this direction. Like,
The
And
third
then
one,
Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein with 2.62.
Yeah, but there's like 2 people out there, man. In
Yeah, exactly.
Liechtenstein.
That's what I was
and
thinking.
one's a killer.
It gets one guy to mess up the whole statistic.
I mean, I don't think they've got like 1 million people in Liechtenstein. I don't think they
I
do.
think they have like 30,000.
About football, I love when we played a couple of times with Liechtenstein, and there's always the commentators. They're like, "Ah, yeah, this guy is a cooker. This guy is a teacher." Yeah, man,
A
cooker.
cooker,
Yeah,
not a chef, a cooker.
cook. What's the word? Fuck.
Chef,
I have
a
A
chef,
chef, a cook,
No, not everyone is a fucking chef.
a cook, not a cooker.
a cook.
A
So
cook, a
basically,
cock.
Liechtenstein has almost 40,000 people.
Almost.
It's 38,000.
Yeah.
And the statistics is based on per 100,000. So
Yeah.
it's like, well, I'm not impressed now.
One murder and you're in the top. Okay. And then just to have it at number 4, it's Kosovo with 2.39, which is less than. It's like half
it's
of Latvia.
Kosovo, mate.
It's like half of Latvia, and it's Kosovo. Oh man! And then the bottom 3. Who do you think is the lowest one?
It's gotta be
It has to
something
be
northern.
Nordic, Nordic
exactly.
country.
It is Norway.
Sweden. Oh, Norway, Sweden.
I think Iceland.
No, it's Norway.
Yeah, but Iceland still has like 1 million people. If
they don't.
if
They
they
have
Oh,
have,
but they have
300,000.
yeah,
I mean, I've read at some point, but I don't remember the exact year. Anyway, they had the smallest number of criminal activities recorded.
So for this is just intentional homicide, by the way, as I've said. Lowest one, Norway with 0.47. Next,
I wanna.
yes.
Do we get to a part where you have non-intentional homicides?
Let me
mean-
see.
I mean,
no.
I'm curious because it's like, okay, we can see who are the born killers, but I want to see who are the
We
lazy
have
ones. You know,
we
the
have
ones
we have
do it
attempted
by mistake.
intentional
Attempted.
homicide.
For
oh,
fuck's sake, no! I want to see something like non-intentional because it's like,
I don't have it.
what are the
sadly.
chances of going into a country and being killed by some fucktard? And he didn't want to,
Accidentally.
but it happened.
That I don't have, sadly.
That would have been interesting. Nah.
Okay, so next up,
Anyway.
Slovenia with 0.48, and then
Okay.
Luxembourg with 0.5.
yeah, but in
Nice.
Luxembourg, again, 40,000 people basically.
Yeah, I think so. Luxembourg population.
Oh, that's
No,
bigger. It's
600,000.
Bigger.
Yeah,
It's
it's
bigger,
bigger, it's
man.
bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bigger than Liechtenstein. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay, that was the top and bottom. Would you like to go to the attempted intentional homicides?
Yes.
Or
Let's
perhaps
see
I could
who
interest you
has
in
the
some
will
assault.
but not the means.
The will, but not the means.
No, the will but not the means. Do you remember the country we just looked up?
Luxembourg?
Yeah.
Luxembourg.
Guess who's on the first place?
Are they?
Like what?
Again, per 100,000 inhabitants, first place Luxembourg with 11.46 attempted homicides.
So
Interesting.
basically around 66 people, or maybe 65 people attempted a murder,
They
intentional
attempted.
murder.
But they didn't get it.
Just in 2019, or you said 18, basically.
18, yeah.
Yeah. So 66 people attempted the murder in Luxembourg, and that's the
And
highest in Europe.
just one went through. I think just one went through.
Yeah, the other.
No, it's like three, because they had the 0.5. Yeah, it's 3 at the 600,000 population, so 3
Yeah,
made
it's
it.
about 3.
And
Yeah,
then
3
the
out of
rest didn't.
66.
Imagine the depression of those guys living in a society where they're successful while looking around for killers, and they're all like, "Oh, fucking posers, useless chunks."
Next up, we have Belgium with 8.9.
What?
8.9.
Apparently they wanted to murder, but they couldn't. And on the third place, the surprise from the north, Sweden with 8.58.
Man, what the fuck is going? I mean, I'm curious what it's taking into consideration. What does it mean, attempted? But like, what
As
does
in
it mean,
Intentional
attempted?
homicide is when you want to do it from before, and then attempted is when you didn't succeed, basically. Because if you would succeed, it's homicide. But if you just tried and you couldn't do it, you just couldn't.
I'm curious, for example, in Luxembourg, was the fine line between successful and unsuccessful? You know, because it seems like something's over the top there.
Yeah.
They're catching the bad guys at the right moment. So
I
they
mean,
have
I know.
attempted stats, but not successful one.
I know, for example, in Belgium and in that region as well, that they love waffles. What the fuck are they trying to do? To kill people with waffles? Doesn't work that way. So maybe the other 3, they are using a fucking knife. More effective.
More effective, yeah. And then at the bottom, with the lowest of the low, who do you think it is? Just a wild guess, off the top of your mind.
Italy.
And you,
Nah.
Mr. Guy?
I think it's gonna be something from Romania, Bulgaria, something, because we go through with our murder. we don't do attempted murders. We don't do that here.
You'd be correct only if we would be talking about the 5th from the bottom, which is Bulgaria. But actually, the
Okay.
lowest one is Ireland with a 0.29. Then we
Okay.
have the Czech Republic with 0.41, and then Hungary with 0.6.
Nice.
Now, next category. Would you like some assault or kidnapping?
Man,
No,
kidnappings with kids, I don't know. Assault.
No, kidnapping
Just
is,
assault.
it's just with everyone. It doesn't say with the kids.
Yeah,
Assault.
but
Okay, let's go
assault,
with
it's,
that. Let's go with both of them.
Okay, assault. Who do you think has the biggest assault in the whole of Europe?
UK.
By a
Stabland.
large margin.
Stabland.
Okay.
That would be Stabland.
You would think.
Yeah, but it's not.
No,
France.
it's. Wait a minute. I was saying something. It's the other counterparts of Scotland,
Wales.
England and Wales.
Hey, I was very, very close.
Both,
That's why I said it's something in the UK.
they are the UK.
There has to be something there.
Yeah. They are the UK. Together, England and Wales, they have 927.84 assaults.
900.
927 assaults per 100,000 inhabitants.
So they won this by a mile.
Yeah, they did, because the next up is Belgium with 553.
But by 100 miles, they won by 100 miles.
And on the third
Oh,
place, even more in the back, Liechtenstein with 207.
What the fuck is going on in Liechtenstein? I'm just curious.
The
There are like
difference
2 people
between
there.
the first place and the third place is like
They're like-
720.
There's like 3 people. One is attempting to murder another, and the other is attempting to assault one of them.
Wondering what's going on with the third guy. He's just the victim
Oh
of
my
those 2
God.
guys.
Poor guy.
Oh, fucking hell.
Apparently
30,000
Scotland
people.
Scotland only has 74 cases.
Nice.
And then at the
Chill.
bottom, who do you think is at the bottom of the barrel
Or assault.
for assault?
Portugal.
No, I think
That's third
yet
from the bottom.
Germany
Okay.
or maybe Nordic countries.
You would be wrong because it is Romania with 1.29.
I mean, you can't be at the top if you don't report it. Like
Exactly.
That's why. That's what I was thinking. And nobody actually reports an assault around
you
here.
know,
So
there's a lot of violence in Moldova and everywhere.
No,
man.
there
So it's
isn't.
like
It's just
they're
1.29 cases per 100,000.
they're not
good.
reporting it, mate. No one's going to the police for the fucking stamp on his head.
Because
or
the police
whatever.
would assault you too, so
and that would not be reported also.
exactly.
It's all good, you. Trust us.
Trust us.
It's peace. It's peace in here. Even shut the fuck.
Okay,
Ah.
next up. Kidnappings.
Okay.
Kidnappings. How the fuck do you pronounce it? I don't know. Who's on
It's
the first
think
place?
kidnapping because you take the kids and give them
You
nap.
nap.
Yeah.
You nap them.
And they nap forever sometimes. So it's like
Who
yeah,
is our favorite in the whole wide Europe?
Kidnapping.
Poland.
No,
No, Ukraine.
no, not even close.
Russia.
Not even
Not even-
close. Also,
Poland,
Russia is
West-
not included.
Oh, okay.
They
yeah.
don't talk to the European authorities, so
They're not
Yeah.
European, so like I mean
They're not
they are, but they're not.
Europeans, They're not Asians. They're Russians. I mean, they have their
they're
own
not.
continent.
exactly.
Kidnappings. It has to be one of those small ones as well. It has to
You'd
be
be
one of
surprised. It's again our favorite, England and Wales, with
So
them.
what?
8.86 kidnappings per
The fuck,
100,000.
mate?
And next up would follow your logic because it's Luxembourg with 6.
My God. Yeah, but Luxembourg is like 600,000 people, so it's a lot more people than Liechtenstein.
I guess it depends. I guess it depends how it all comes together.
Oh
I'm
my
thinking
God.
about those attempted murders because it's like maybe they also have kind of a routine of kidnapping their victim and something goes wrong there and they don't manage to kill them.
So
if
you
yeah,
think
you
it's
put
there's
them
like
together, it might make sense.
Yeah.
So you think those stats like combine themselves somehow?
Yeah, one influences
Yeah, could
another. I
be.
think.
Could be.
Yeah.
Because if you kidnap
mean-
someone and then you try to kill them, it'll be both.
That it's like you take the bonus points. Let's
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Yeah, you got a goal and an assist, basically.
Then we have number 3, Germany with 5.51.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, and-
Yeah, but
Nice.
Apparently that fucking island, God bless the Queen, but Scotland is on 4th with 4.93. And then we also have Northern Ireland with 4.37.
yeah, those
It's like
islands
the
are
whole of the
fucking
UK.
savages, man.
The entirety of the UK just kidnapping, left and right, assaults, left and right. Like, holy shit. No murders, or like a few murders, but just a lot of assault and kidnapping. That's what we want.
Friendly fire, man.
Friendly fire, yeah. Then we have a bunch of countries without any reports here. But at the bottom, from what was reported, we have Montenegro with 0. Like, a
Okay.
clean 0. No kidnappings happened in Montenegro in 2018.
Where
Malta.
do they?
Same.
Where do they sit up in that successful murders or what was it?
Let me see. Intentional homicide. Where's Montenegro? Montenegro. Da-da-da-da. Where the fuck are you? They are actually at the 5th place with 2.09.
Right. So basically, these guys they don't fuck around.
They don't
That's
kidnap you.
That's my.
They just kill
They
you.
don't fuck. They don't fuck around, mate. It's like whatever the fuck. They don't
Yeah,
have
so-
the romance that Luxembourg has, for example. Luxembourg was it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that
So we
like
have
fuck off.
Montenegro, Malta, Lithuania, Croatia, and Estonia with a whopping 0 on kidnappings, and then Hungary with 0.02. So that's for
Okay.
the kidnappings. Apparently in Romania we have a 1.56. Not great, not terrible. Now, we're entering the ugly, not that the murder wasn't ugly, but we have sexual violence, rape, and sexual assault.
Fuck this shit.
And then we have robbery, burglary, blah, 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 of private
Burglary.
residential premises,
Hamburger.
hamburglar, theft, theft of a motorized land vehicle, and unlawful acts involving controlled drugs or precursors. So you basically have sex stuff, robberies, thefts, and drugs.
Man, the sex stuff, I don't enjoy the thought of it until there's a Czech lady.
Hey.
Hey. Anyway, no, I would be curious to find out about drug use.
Drug use. Okay.
And then thieves, because
Okay.
we've covered a lot of thieves, and I
So
have.
these are the only two we're gonna cover: drugs and then the thieves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, drugs first. First place, same unit of measure by a large
Oh,
margin.
is it illegal? It's illegal, right? Illegal use
Unlawful
of substances.
acts. Unlawful
Unlawful
acts involving controlled drugs or precursors. So yes,
I'd say Germany.
incorrect.
Maybe Holland,
Incorrect.
because
We're
they-
we're
No,
going
because
very big in a very small country. It's Liechtenstein.
my God, those fucking people.
With a whopping 1,870 cases per
So
100,000
basically, half the
inhabitants.
people use drugs
Exactly.
because they only cut 1,000 people. So basically, all the Liechtenstein people are using
They're
drugs.
high. That's why they can do the murders. They're all high.
Jesus.
40,000 people.
Second place.
40,000 people.
Yeah.
If they all go to the stadium, there are
So,
gonna
like,
be empty places.
There are stadiums that the entire country can go in those stadiums, and there would still be
Basically, on
left.
their population, I think is like 700 or 800 actual cases. And then
Okay.
at 100,000 inhabitants, since they are so small, they get the first place. Is the biggest percentage.
Yeah.
Next up, Sweden with 1,052.
I mean, because it's closer
And
to
then
Netherlands.
the surprise, it's Switzerland with 899.
Switzerland.
Yeah, and fourth place, Iceland with 639.
Do you notice something in
It's
here?
like-
I mean, apart from Lithuania and Sweden, I've heard some bad things going on there from a friend whose mother lives there. But I mean, if you look at Iceland and what was the third one?
Switzerland.
Iceland and Switzerland, they're generally accepted and probably there as peaceful societies. Is there a correlation, maybe?
Maybe. I'm thinking it's just the more advanced countries report the drug use, because
Probably,
at the
yeah.
bottom we have Slovakia, Spain, and Romania.
That can't be right.
Exactly.
That can't be right.
It's amazing how we're the poster child, but then the entire Europe has another opinion. It's like, yeah, something's off.
And then fifth place, Scotland. That's why they have all the stabbings. 638. And yeah, at the bottom we have Slovakia, Spain, Romania, and Montenegro, with England and Wales taking the fifth place from the bottom, with just 50 on drugs. So they're doing the assaults like blank. They don't do drugs. They just
They
like
are,
stabbing.
but
It's who they are.
in
I
nature.
think, I think it explains a lot, because if you're gonna do drugs and you're doing drugs, there's the smaller percentage of you doing bad shit like assault and murders. But if you drink
Yeah,
alcohol,
you're gonna do mostly
you-
theft.
Yeah, probably, but not more murdering people and assault and attempted murder. So basically, that's the alcohol. I mean, it sounds like a
Yeah.
stereotype, but it's actually not.
It reminds me of a story from Denmark. So there was this guy who had wrapped around his body, I think it was about 1,000 joints, and he was so fucking high that he got in the back seat of a police car thinking it's a taxi.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
So like, man,
Yeah,
man,
it-
how
It
fuck
does
can you
have
be-
lights on the top like a taxi, so
No,
It
would you
must
It's
like?
white, it's white, blue, and yellow. I think that's a taxi.
I mean, if you're blasted, you ain't gonna see. Do you want theft, as in the
Yeah.
general, or theft of a motorized land vehicle, like car theft?
no, just
General.
theft.
Theft. Okay, who's the first place? The bets are in.
We are. We are.
No, we're not.
We
Not even
We're
close,
not
baby.
reporting. We don't even matter in this. This is not the real world. These statistics.
To the
Theft.
north, to the north.
Sweden.
Exactly.
it's Sweden.
Sweden
What's
with
going on there?
3,303 cases per 100,000 inhabitants.
Interesting.
Next up, Denmark with 3,162. Third place, England and Wales with 2,702.
The good old England and Wales.
Out of the big boys, this is the bully. I swear, it's the bully. It's just. It was in the top 3 in how many statistics? I think it was around 3.
Yeah. Fourth place is Finland, which is a surprise. We haven't seen them until now. 1,957, and fifth is Belgium with 1,900 as well. Norway taking up the sixth place, 1,700, and at the bottom of the barrel, what do we have here? We have Montenegro again, 70 cases. You know, just chilling.
70, man.
Chilling,
Just 70.
grilling.
Trust, believe me.
Then we have Cyprus with 82 cases, and
I
then
mean, what can you steal from an island? It's just an island, so
the rocks,
yeah.
and then
That's right.
Albania with 188.
Albania, yeah. But I mean, there is a stereotype that
because the
Albanian
whole
people.
All the Albanians people are in the other countries doing shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah, your land is safe. No worries.
nobody.
You don't steal on in the home stretch.
on home ground.
Yes, on home ground.
That or there is no people left to steal, so those thieves have gone to other countries, so
Yeah.
there's no people left there.
And then
Yeah,
if
but
you-
I've seen about Albania. I think I've seen it on Top Gear. I think 80% of Albanians' cars are old Mercedes Benz.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I mean, to
80%.
be honest, it sounds a bit of a method against the thieves, because it's like, if you have the car that everyone else has, why would anyone else want to steal your car?
Exactly.
Yeah, so they all have old Mercs, basically.
Yeah, those are the stats. We can save some for other times. But
Nice.
we already occupied a lot of the episode with this stuff. But I found the statistics and they looked fun.
I mean, they were, and surprising as well.
Yeah.
I mean, the good old England and Wales.
Fucking shit up.
Dipping the knife in your own blood, just like they're dipping their biscuits in their tea. Yeah, cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're calling it dunking biscuits.
Yeah.
Oh my
Dunkin'
God.
biscuits, Dunkin' knives. Easy.
Easy, mate.
Easy, mate.
I swear they're the US of this part of the world. The only difference between them and the US is just the media coverage. I'm telling
And they
you.
don't have guns.
They have fucking knives.
Yeah,
They're
but they
still, I
don't
mean,
have
if they would have
guns.
if they would have guns, you would have a fucking shooting World Cup between them and the US. Really,
Shooting World Cup.
I'm telling you, because they're exactly there. They're fucking nuts.
Is the independence war all over again? Okay.
They're made. How would Mike Tyson say? They're made of the same cloth. I
Okay.
love Mike Tyson, man.
Enough of this bullshit. Time to move to Romania, where we don't have any crime. It's perfectly safe.
Man, we don't have any crime.
I mean,
Yeah, but
it is-
I got
it
news.
is lower. It is lower. The statistics may be not reported for assaults.
It's
But-
fake news what you got in there, Horia.
It's fake news, right?
I mean, they have to be fake. I mean, look at the statistics, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that bad. It is not
Statistics
that
say
bad.
everything, right?
It's not that bad.
Can you tell to the guys that are listening here how you lived in a bad famed neighborhood and you dyed your hair and you're called the German or what the
Yeah.
fuck was it?
Yeah, I was the German. Because I dyed my hair blonde.
And the guys were just
After living there for like 14 years, so
Well, I'm more like 18, I think. Or 19.
yeah, around there.
the German.
The
Yo,
German.
Look at this guy, the German.
It is what it
Oh my
is.
A white dude with his hair dyed in a bad neighborhood. Just... and you also look nerdy, so it's like the
Yeah.
mix it.
Okay, enough.
Ah,
Please,
Be gone,
mister.
bitches. Be gone.
Be gone.
okay. I have a crime. I mean, it's a small crime, I think. It's made
have
by
a
a
crime.
woman that's Romanian, but it didn't actually happen in Romania. So basically,
International murders.
yeah, a nurse
I think she's
from
stacking up the statistics in another place.
That's why we're so
It's
low.
it's a real patriotic act in there.
keeping the statistics low in our country to the crime elsewhere.
It's like Albanians, I swear.
Okay, so basically, a nurse from the city known as Galați basically went to London, and then she pretended to be a doctor. So she hired like a guy who does this counterfeit diplomas for doctors, something like this.
Okay.
I mean, she was getting a fake diploma. She paid like maybe £5,000 just to meet with the guy, and then around £15,000 to get the diploma. But then again, after 3 months of basically practicing, she didn't do the medical director of that hospital that she allegedly worked there.
Okay.
Basically said in an interview that the woman didn't actually receive patients, as they have like a 3 month and a 6 month trial for every doctor that comes from another country.
Okay.
And so she didn't really, I don't know.
What was she
Practice.
supposed to do? What kind of a doctor?
It doesn't say, unfortunately, but
A cunt doctor.
the cunty doctor. But her explanation was the funniest of them all, because she basically graduated the nursing school in our capital in Bucharest, went to Galați, made this. I mean, she did this job like for 5 or 6 years,
Okay.
and then she decided that she wanted to be a doctor. So what's the fastest way to get a medical degree? Basically, you just buy one.
You buy one on ebay.co.uk.
Dr. Dre said, nothing, you idiot. Dr. Dre is dead.
Yeah, and then she got to London, and then I don't know how she. I think as a doctor you have to do like an exam there. I mean, I think
no
you
idea.
have to take an exam.
But I mean,
I
if
don't
she
know.
worked in in the hospital. She knew some stuff.
Yeah, she got in basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, for
She
3
knew
months,
her way
and then
around.
yeah, and then after the 3 months have passed, basically the HR of the hospital just took her resume, her diplomas, everything that she has, and then noticed basically a small issue
I
on
think
the
I know what
diploma.
happened. I
Dun,
think I know what
dun,
happened here, but it's not
dun.
exactly related. It's just funny. It wasn't one of the news that I found from Scotland today, and I was like, I'm not sure if it's that funny, but it was with a 35 or 33 years old woman that basically was threatening her doctor. So another woman was threatening her doctor that she's gonna stab her if she's not giving her the medication that she wants to get high, basically. I was just thinking, in this context, it's like, you either give me that good stuff or you're leaving the fucking country.
Yeah,
Plus
so
one.
basically they got her because of an issue. I mean, it was a translation issue that guy that got paid like 20,000 pounds. He made a mistake, and this woman now faces like a 6 month jail time basically for
Oh,
I don't know. I
nice.
think it's not fraud. I don't know how to say it, but it's illegal paperwork basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I mean, this is not very funny, but I thought it would be interesting.
30,000, and then they got caught because they used Google Translate.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened.
Yeah.
A fucking amateur. Fucking amateur. With
Yeah.
30,000 or 20,000 pounds, just buy a fucking translator.
Yeah, but
Fucking
maybe the
cunt.
translator is gonna
Outsource.
report it.
Outsource
No,
it to another
report.
country. It's a chain of outsourcing.
Oh my god. And then I have another piece of news about a guy that got robbed, basically. So
Okay.
a man filed a complaint. I don't know
So-
if it's a complaint or a request to the mayor's office, by which just
I
hear
know
me
that
out.
one. I know that bitch.
By
I have
which
no idea.
he demands his money back because he bribed basically the mayor to give him a job, and now he's making an official request for the
I
mayor
know
to
this
pay,
bitch.
to pay the bribe back.
But it's funny. I mean, I'll let you say it because it wasn't only money that he gave this guy. It's not like there's a couple of things.
Oh my
So
god.
basically, he gave the mayor 3,000 euros for his employment, basically,
Okay.
and then 1,000. I mean, it's 1,000 of our currency, which is like
The Romanian
200
lion.
euros. 200
Yeah.
euros or like about $300.
yeah, and then
Or
20 liters of
250.
white wine. So this was the payment, 3,000 euros, another 200 euros, but in Romanian lions, and then 20 liters of white wine. And then
And he requested the wine too.
The Blood and Wine DLC.
and then another 500. Can't read it. Another 500 Romanian lions
Which
before
is like 100 euros.
yeah, for his paperwork for COVID-19. So basically, he has the
Fuck.
money back
Right.
that he
Oh my
paid for the PCR test of.
And
Oh
I remember
my
there
God.
was also he's requesting the money for one unpaid day of work at this guy's house.
It doesn't say. I didn't
Yeah,
get the.
yeah. It was one day. I mean those were his
Oh my
words,
God.
and the payment for one day of unpaid work to this guy's house because he has a house that he's renovating or something. and his exact
Oh
words
my
were something
God.
along the lines of, "That's up to him what he decides it's fair to give to babies," which is like, bro. And
Oh my
I think
God.
he was hired as a nurse, if I remember right.
A nurse.
I think he was hired as a nurse.
I
Yeah.
didn't get this detail in this article that I
I think
found.
that was. I mean, I think he was hired as a nurse or something at the local hospital in there.
Man. And he requested everything back.
He requested his
yeah.
bribe back. It's
Yo,
like
give me
it's
my
like
bribe
Enrique.
back.
It's like Enrique Iglesias song. I swear. Like it was like what I'm giving roll back, but I'm taking back my love. It's like that kind of an energy there.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I
Yeah.
laughed my ass off when, when I read it. Requesting
It's,
his bribe back.
he's either like the stupidest corrupted dude, or like he just wanted to go down a hero, basically.
I don't know.
It's like, I know
You
I
either
bribed
die.
you, but you made me mad. So now we're both going down, you son of a bitch.
And give me my wine back.
You got me at the other 500 lions.
Ah,
Too bad we
And
didn't
then-
have a corruption statistic on that website. No, we
Ah.
know that all the crime is
We-
exported.
Man, we don't have corruption here. It's just friendly discussion between friends.
Yes,
There's
with
no
500
corruption.
lions. As a gift.
There's no.
It's
It's a
goodwill.
gift.
It's
It's
goodwill.
my privilege.
Yes, exactly.
And then I have another outsourcing crime from Romanian people,
outsourcing.
but doing, yeah, but doing it in another country.
That's why we have the statistics so low.
We're,
So
just out-
basic.
we're outsourcing scam.
Yes. Our biggest export is fucking scum of the earth.
So basically, a man.
Sorry, man.
The crime export is booming this year, boys.
It's booming.
Okay.
We rocked the charts. Okay, so this
Oh
guy
my God.
is a 35-year-old man from Baco.
Baco.
Yeah, and then
Hey,
and then I mean 4 years ago he went to, I don't know how to say it in English. It's Turin. I think it's Turin that Italy.
Torino.
Yeah, it's Torino. I know, but I don't think it's pronounced like this
Yeah, I
in,
think it's
in
Turin.
English.
It's Turin.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Turin. So he lived there for like 4 years working in construction. And then one night he decided with his friends to make a bet.
Oh no.
So they made a bet on who can steal the most in 1 hour.
What the fuck?
I mean, yeah.
Like, it's like a fucking. It's like a fucktard. It's like a. What's the name? It's like a parody of a fucking Ocean's 11. I swear.
And then
So-
basically the article said that at the bottom of the article said that they were working on in construction, but only on the weekends. But they were actually thieves in Turin from Romania. And I think I've heard a lot of stories about Romanian people stealing stuff from Italy, Spain, or wherever they go. So that's why we're outsourcing scum.
Near, far, wherever you are. I will
If
steal
I
your
go,
wallet.
I'll steal wherever you may go.
So they made a bet. They made a bet on who can steal more in an hour. I mean,
And I was just
And-
about to ask, you said they were working in construction and then suddenly they turned to a life of crime, but then that turned out to be a lie.
No, it's the other way around. They're already having a life of crime, and they hired in construction as a cover-up.
Yeah.
Just steal shit. These are not amateurs,
Oh
but
my God.
professionals.
I was
have
about to say
standards.
that he's been honest for 4 years working, you know, and then he suddenly turns to stealing, and then there it is.
No,
The fucking
I
scam.
mean,
no.
And if that was the case, basically, the only comment you can make, he was like, you cannot forget the old ways.
They're just men of focus, commitment, and sheer fucking will.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Did they
that's
manage
not
to
even
steal?
the funniest part of
Okay.
of the story. The thing is, everybody just split up and then went to do their shit, to steal shit in an hour. And then this dude got into a wine shop, basically, but like a very fancy one. And then, and then what he did, he didn't know shit about wines, obviously. And in this fancy wine shop, they didn't have like labels with the prices of the wine. So basically, it was like fancy shit. And people just know the wine that they gonna buy. It doesn't matter. I mean, they don't have prices showed up. And then he got in the back, probably where they're keeping the good shit. And then I think he opened a bottle of wine that was like maybe 50 years old.
Ooh.
And I don't know if you. I mean, he got thirsty. I guess I don't know what he did.
Why? This is just like my grandma's wine that she's making back in Moldova.
And he was like, I think he opened one, and I don't know if you know about wine, but with very old wine, you have to let it breathe like an hour or two before you can drink it if it stayed that long in a bottle. And obviously he didn't know that, and then
He passed out.
he drank like, I don't know, a glass, and then he passed out basically because
Wow, the fucking idiot, man.
Ocean's fuck
And then-
cards.
yeah, and then afterwards in the morning, the owner of the shop found him passed out in his back room, and then called the cops, obviously. And now he faces like 2 years of prison.
Fucking crazy.
Absolute professional.
I mean, he got thirsty, man.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Professionals have standards.
Yeah, drinking 50-year-old wine.
You know,
Yeah.
there's this. There's this saying that I like, and I think it can be applied in so many situations and things. It's like in any context, like where there's a complex model or situation or whatever. There's more. It's a group of people. For example, you are as good as your weakest link. This guy was the fucking weakest link.
In that group. Yeah, but if you go on the right path, let's say he would have won the contest of 1 hour of stealing. Who got the most?
I don't think he would have won the contest because he didn't know what the fuck he was taking anyway. Hence, why he got in the situation that he found himself.
Probably
he wouldn't have known if he won because they don't know the price of that wine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you got I don't know, you got 2 or 3 bottles of wine. I mean, in an hour you can buy more than that, but you can steal more than that. But let's say just 3 bottles of wine, of really expensive wine. I mean, he would have won the contest,
Yeah.
basically, right?
But he
I
didn't.
mean,
he fucked
yeah,
up.
because he passed out.
The Romanian genes.
I mean, it's like if you come at the king, you better make sure you don't miss. Except he didn't know he was facing the king. Anyway, he got fucked.
Yeah.
Fucked by genetics, man. He
Yeah,
just
and
couldn't.
then-
I
The
mean,
Romanian
imagine the
DNA just
conversation.
screamed, drink it.
Imagine the conversation
Drink it.
with his pals when they meet again 3 years later in another Italian city, most likely.
In Naples,
it's like-
basically.
I had you there, and then there's like a Dominic Toretto kind of speech coming up. You know, ask any professional thief. It doesn't matter if you win by 50 euros or not. A win is a win.
I mean, I think, I mean, that's my thought, that he kind of knew the shop, what was the shop. I mean, the wine shop in no labels, and I think he knew that was a fancy shop.
And I mean,
That's why
did.
he got in there.
He did, but he got fucked. He got cocked by his ancestry. He can't refuse alcohol. That's the problem.
I mean, he's from that part of the country, so yeah. I mean,
Exactly.
it was red wine, and that's their favorite. So
Exactly.
it was like a match made
he's
in
a
heaven.
fucking casual.
But
Fucking
imagine,
casual.
imagine how much fucking alcohol or whatever that thing had in that moment.
I mean,
It
I
managed
think
to
it wasn't
fuck
more
him
about
up.
the alcohol, it was about the gases that accumulated during
Yeah,
the
yeah.
50 years. And then he got fucked. Oh, man.
I mean, yeah, it's the gases. It makes sense. Jesus fuck.
And I think
Parted.
it's more concentrated. I think it's
Yeah.
concentrated, basically.
Then the oxygen comes in and oxidates or whatever, how you call it.
The oxygen. So check this out. The oxygen comes in and he got oxed.
Oxed.
Oh,
Fucking erect. Thank you, Europe, for taking our scums or the villainy
I
that
mean,
get
Look, I
exported.
think to be honest, there's this scandal lately with different countries just dumping their garbage in our country, and
Yeah,
it's like, in a
exactly.
way, I think it's fair for fuck's sake.
It's full
It's
circle.
like,
yeah.
You do corrupt
It's-
shit in our country, we give you the criminals. It is what it is.
Win-win situation.
We're all countries in the CU.
yeah, exactly.
Ah.
See you.
CU. Yeah, and that segues us into the see you guys next time.
Oh,
Hey,
My
got
God,
him.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah,
Beautiful
got
lead.
him.
whoa.
Ooh.
Wait, let me just get some water and put it on my face. Fucking Christ, you got me there, man. Jesus, fuck.
Yeah,
I'm
that
a-
was a nice one.
Lyrical genius. Quick on my feet. I'm nimble. Some would say I'm genius.
So you'll be. What was that line from Rap God? So you'll be Thor and I'll be Odin. You're rodent. I'm omnipotent. That's you.
Yes.
You're a fucking lyrical genius.
Okay, let's end this. Thank you for listening. Get fucked. Love thy
Hopefully you get-
neighbor.
What
Export
we've learned
crime.
today is that if you want the sex, attempt
Robbery.
some fucking robbery. Yeah, in Croatia.
Exactly.
Was it Croatia?
Slovakia.
No, Slovakia.
Slovakia.
Yeah.
Rob gas stations
get-
in Slovakia. That will
You'll
get you
get
the sex.
free.
Free sex act with each robbery. Thank you. Vote for me. Also follow us for more recipes. And the secret ingredient in the recipe is crime. Hey, genius.
Jesus
Okay.
fuck.
Time to fuck off. Any last words?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Like a schoolboy.
No, I think we've said enough.
Okay, time to fuck off.